Hey guys, Zach King here with another Final Cut Pro tutorial. In this tutorial I want to go through layers. It's this next step up over the basic interface of motion, and I just want to show you the layers and how they work. So in my library tab, where I'm going to get some media, I have this icon that says photos. I'm going to click that right there and this pops up all my photos from iPhoto, and I have a photo album already ready with these 5 photos in here. So I'm going to drag all of them. Actually, I'm going to do one at a time just to show you here. I'm going to got this one. That's nice. Scale it down. These are actually photos a friend of mine took. She's a very good photographer. Lots of things. So I have her website linked as well to this in one of the comments. So I'm just dragging these photos in. I just got different color correcting on these and different effects. Now I'm doing this in Motion 3. You can actually do this. This works all in Motion, the earlier versions of Motion as well. But the only difference is the camera, which I'm not going to touch on too much. But I'm just kind of focusing on the layers and what you do with layers if this is your if you're a beginner with Motion. Okay, so I got these 5 photos here. Now I can get to my Layers tab by coming up here and clicking the Project button, which is right here. And if I click that, you see a pane comes up right here with all my layers, and these are my 5 photos, and they're all in one group. So I can actually grab that group and move the photos all together. Pretty neat. Okay. And if you have a hard time grabbing them, you need to click this little X right here. That'll let you grab them. You can also grab out here, but sometimes for some reason it won't let you grab all of them. So you just need to make sure you get that little X right there. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is come up here, and let me explain something here. If I grab this photo, that means I'm only going to move this photo here. Now I had a couple people ask me questions, but if I want this photo right here in the back behind every other photo, how do I do that? And that's pretty simple. Just take your photo, and if I want it behind the yellow, I'll drag it there, and it'll pop up behind the yellow, and so forth. If I keep going, here, it's going to be behind this one as well. And if I want it in the very back, I just pull it back there. So that's pretty simple about layers. Now I can also come, and if you're in Motion 3, you can come up here to this button, which I click it, and you see I have access to 3D. And I can actually turn my layers around in 3D space. I want to cover that in a later tutorial, but I just kind of want to cover the basics of layers. That is the very basics layers gets, how to reorder them. It's confusing for some people, but after you play around with Motion, do it with just do it with photos, and you'll get the hang of it pretty fast. Also start playing around with these buttons, because in future tutorials I'll explain them a little bit, but I'm going to kind of speed through Motion and get to the cool stuff. So that's it for that tutorial. I'll see you guys later.